Exactly.
So the timelines might even out. Well, he's alive. You guys want to get him down somehow?
Well, I rather meant that maybe he was surviving on the whatever his the expedition brought, and then got captured.
Well, let's find out how he got put in the cage and hoisted up to the ceiling, because that's weird.
So let me go ahead and take the lead on that. I will go ahead and fly over to the cage.
Wait! Before you take the lead on actionable content,
Yeah.
the bones are made into cages, which means people or things able of thought are making shit and capturing people. We've heard shit behind us. I think it's fairly well that maybe we should backtrack a little bit and meet what's coming after us head on. Before it launches into us while we're rescuing.
Well, then set up a defensive position. We have 10 people here.
Yeah, militiamen, get out your crossbows. Or sorry, Marines, get your crossbows.
But yeah, so you guys can take a defensive position. I could probably go ahead and fly up to the captain, perch on the cage, and maybe try to rouse him and get some answers.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah.
But since also the light of the fungus is illuminating this area, do you mind, madame, if I took your lantern and walked in front of the defensive line? You're muted.
You're still muted.
Raph.
Sorry, I lost the mute button somehow. All right. Yeah, you're the boss. Here you go.
That way I'm illuminating down the cave.
I'll just light my head on
no
fire.
light. Well, no, that's what I'm saying, because the fungus is illuminating this cave. So we're standing in light. But I'd rather walk down.
I said I hand you the lantern. I'll just light my head on fire. I've been practicing.
You got the slow matchers. All right.
Okay. So yes. Let's see. So as you fly up to the cage, so you guys are taking defensive stances around the entrance.
Oh, am I unmuted now?
You are unmuted.
You're unmuted.
We can hear you.
Okay, I thought I was unmuted earlier. Sorry.
Okay. So yeah, you flap your way up to the cage, and what is it you say to the captain?
Captain Merriweather, a strange place to find you in.
He looks at you and I'm sorry. Have we met? He's squinting at you. His eyes have not done well in the darkness down here for so long.
Not at all, but I've heard a great deal about you from the number of people that you've interacted with. You lost something, and some people came looking for it. And wouldn't you know it, we have it now. Though I think that's maybe the least of your concerns at the moment.
This is quite possibly true, right? You'd think he'd have more pressing matters, but his weary, exhausted, malnourished face breaks into a grin. He says, "My pendant! You found my pendant!"
Indeed, and I'll go ahead, take out the pendant, and I'll just, dangle it, away from the cage in front of him.
Sorry, timeout. I think my headphones are dying, so I can't hear you. 1 sec. Yeah. Sorry about that. Hold on.
Ah, no. So you still think giant monster?
Monster that can build cages out of bones.
I mean, I'm thinking more mole people or something here, myself. Any kind of underground critter.
It's gonna be the fucking lizards.
How many of the native coral things actually have digging? That's a fun question.
It's gonna be the lizards. The lizard guy up front led us here because it's a trap.
Not a lot of them, because if you're on an island and you dig, you usually wind up in water.
Oh, it could be a bunch of capybaras, bandicoots.
Oh wow, I guess a lot more than I thought.
Also, the
all
lizard
two of them.
wasn't completely dehydrated because he had a fucking pool.
That's
Sounds
true. The
weird.
lizards could be out here too. The echidnas also could be an option. If I'm just going off of digging. Oh, it could be kiwis.
The echidnas are too
It's a
busy.
cave full of
Family
kiwis. Look
kiwi.
out.
The echidnas are too busy protecting the gems.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, guys, I can handle like monsters and maybe even the undead, but if it's echidnas, I'm out. I'm sorry,
Echidnas
There's-
where you draw the line.
it's
There's the
kiwis. I'm out.
platypi.
Yeah, kiwis, I'm out. They'll kick your ass.
I think that might be too good.
And the wombats. Yeah, so we got like at least 6 choices there, I think.
What even are echidna? I guess they're rodents or something.
You say something happened to your audio?
They're
Yep,
marsupials.
sorry.
They're all.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
You just sound way different, like you're coming from a different audio source.
Then let me work with that. Let's see. Input device. Yeah, that's why. Let's blue snowball. Is this better?
Yeah, you're back again.
Yep, that works.
Okay, cool. Sorry for the mix-up, guys.
So I guess to
Okay.
resume that thought then, I will take the pendant and I will dangle it in front of him past his reach outside the cage. Why, yes, actually. And I think you must have a map that goes with it too. Perhaps you'd be so polite as to tell us maybe what's come of it.
He's groping for the pendant through the bars, almost childlike. You don't know if maybe he's delirious from lack of water, but he says we came here. Well, let me hold it, please.
Oh, I think we have a fair exchange here. We could even bring you down to the ground if we find a way to.
Fine. I told my men that we came here for the treasures of Inagara. This is partially true, of course, but I was looking for something else. The pendant is it's a legend. It's a key to a map that has not been kept in circulation from the academy at Dunwasser for many years now. But we have evidence of an expedition. Sorry, an expedition. Here, one of the a famed explorer was using such a map when he came here, and this was where he died. Among these bones must lie that map, the map that is the key to our pendant and to a much greater fortune, one which was spoke of in legend, one that my grandfather knows to be true. He left me this pendant as my inheritance, you see. I never imagined that I would, become part of the exhibit here. I always, and yet when we found this place, we were immediately attacked. Even now, they are watching, listening in the walls. Please, you must free me and my men, those that still live.
Well, you've done your duty. You've given me all that I wished for. I see no reason not to free you now. Now the question is how. Guess there's a rope holding this. There must be.
There is.
Is there a pulley at the top?
A pulley of sorts, yes.
Right. Yeah. My guess would be it leads to like a hook or a pulley up at the top, and then the rope probably goes somewhere else.
Yeah, there are large poles. Again, they don't have a lot of wood construction. Let's say that they've chipped basically like eye hooks out of the rock in the ceiling, and that they have strung these ropes down to anchors basically on the far side of the wall, above where the
Right.
treasure piles are.
When it comes to like lowering him down, you said he was over the water. How deep is the water beneath him?
It looks deep enough that you could drown in it. Let's say 5 paces deep. 5
Right.
meters, 15 feet.
So the first thing to do would probably be to make sure he doesn't drown by making sure it is openable. How is it locked? I
It
assume
is.
that since this isn't worked iron, there's not an iron lock here.
There really isn't a lock at all. It's just been lashed together by ligament and bone. So,
All right. Well,
but it's
I
been
could
lashed
probably pull out a
considerably.
knife then.
Yeah, you'd need a knife. You couldn't just chew these bonds open because they probably
Okay.
would have done that, right?
So,
So yeah, okay.
So this might be like an act of sabotage or a craft roll, or it could be just as simple as I cut it and open up enough space for him to get out of this basic primitive cage.
I like a craft roll because I think at this point, you we're getting our tribes of natives who will come to
Right. Well, I
imprison
may as
you
well
as
make
well.
an attempt. I have no craft, but I am happy to fail terribly at this. So,
Okay, then.
what
Right.
would I be rolling with it? Mind or
Give me
body?
body. I think it's body.
Let's do a body. I have
Huh.
failed terribly to extract him from the cage.
I think you drop your knife into the lagoon.
I look down and go, it's gonna be all wet now. That's unfortunate. Well, I do have this rapier. It's like, oh, that's not going to work while I'm
Ding.
holding on for life to this thing.
Hmm.
Tell you what, give me a moment and I'll see if my friends can do anything about this. Just hold tight.
Okay,
I
your
will fly away and
friends.
fly back to the group.
All right, your friends now are in their defensive position at the entrances. We'll say including the one that you came in from, there's 3 entrances into this place that you can see, and you guys have set up. I will assume you've kind of divided yourselves equally among these 3 entrances. And from these caverns, you can now hear a whooping noise, like some sort of a war chant. And again, the echoing makes it impossible to tell just how many, but it sounds like armies are coming your way. Do you guys have any last minute defenses you'd like to take before these all are upon you?
I think we should fall back so we're not in line of sight of the entrances. Fall back to this place because otherwise they'll use missile weapons against us and they might be able to see in the dark.
So backs to the lake, basically.
Back to the lake. Let's fall back.
Okay.
Do you think you have at least one pond map?
We have no Patasaurs, so
No.
who's ranged?
Those javelins, the Atlatl.
Oh, right. Abla's ranged. Gaston, you're ranged, right?
I have plenty of guns.
What about you, Captain or Commodore?
Nope.
Okay. Commodore in the rear. Let's get the 5. All right.
You know I'm
guys
not being in the rear.
Oh,
You
no,
know I'm not being in the rear.
You're melee, right?
Yep.
Okay. You two militia, mine the captain. You 3 are with me. All militia are gird up with sword and board. Let's do this.
Then it's you and I, Abla.
Well, and me. I've got a gun.
Right, but you divided teams, that's all. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm making a map.
On a map.
But
Yeah.
I want you guys ready for melee, so when the fight breaks out, they can charge and have at them.
Yeah, Abla's gonna drop the pack, the sack she carries shit in and all that, and I guess roading initiative. But I wanted to drop all that shit so she's not.
Well, when the guys break cover to attack us, that's when we'll roll in.
Right.
Like if there's going to be a map for this, which I don't know if there's going to be or not.
There is. I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries. Thanks everybody for your help when I did a Roll20 game this weekend. I needed the help, and installing a map in Roll20 is an adventure.
It sure is. How has your campaigns been going? How is this all going for you
So
as an
we're running
organizational
Ironclaw for
thing?
beginners for a while. We announced this in the Discord, and we had several people show up, including some new guy I never heard of called Arcoid. But no, it was everyone always impresses me with their inventiveness with characters. I always think it's great how people get into it and then make their own kind of bizarre characters. And I always have fun, and I like running the big battles. So it's been a while since I've had a chance to do that. If anyone remembers from our live stream days when Rafferty would show up with these 50-person battles.
Damn. Damn, that's
Uh,
impressive.
It's it's not that hard when you're not overthinking it. I always maintain like the stuff happens on the attack and counter phase. Like the counter attacks is what really makes it. And
Right, and if everyone's difficult, you just say, okay, I'm rolling 66. First 3 for guy A, second for guy B.
well, and also there's the no-brainer of when someone sent reeling. It's like, well, he recovers from reeling and guards. He recovers from reeling and guards. All these guys just recover from reeling and guard because why wouldn't they? And then there's also the thing of where you can also break ranks, which is where if enough of the bad guys become afraid, then we don't have a hard rule for it, but if enough of them become afraid, they'll flee. Like the logic behind the game was, okay, hurt can be healed pretty easily. Injured cannot, and afraid is in the middle. So if many of the crew are afraid and injured, they know one more good hit and I could be dead. So when that happens, it's like they're already on the edge of whether they want to stay or not, and they could break ranks. And I'm always like giving the big speech of nobody wants to die. Like, like the bad guys want to succeed, but they don't want to die. And so if the players like make enough of the bad guys afraid or all of them afraid, then they'll just leave. And, that changes the dynamic of the game. So, I enjoy it. Okay, so we would have...
Oh, this is much smaller than I thought, but that's good.
This is still pretty big.
Yeah, there's still some room to move around.
So we could put our backs up to it right here, or we could go around it some, and basically form a narrower front line like around here-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, consider...
Where are they? Those are the 3 entrances?
Yes, so these gray openings are where the entrances are, here and here, right? And here. And this area back here is where the treasure are, and assume that all of these cages are, again, suspended like 10 to 20 feet above the lagoon.
What is this?
This is like a raised spot. So it's
Okay,
like
so
slightly higher
yeah.
elevation back here.
So we can put our backs to this.
They would have to climb. Gaston?
But we'll say that this area here, hold on, I'll mark it. But we'll say that this area back here is where the treasure piles are, so it's like difficult terrain. What? You know what I'm trying to say. It's hard to like move around back here, but if you guys want, you can take up positions back here.
We would, because I don't know what their ranged attacks are like yet. But okay, so I'm going to propose. Let's see.
And then we do have our 4 extras here.
Yeah, Commodore, I would put you here.
I'm already where I am.
Where are you?
He wants to be directly on top of the entrance.
I said that I was standing down in the cave
Okay,
in front of the front line.
Let's put 2 militia with him, because I said he needs 2 attendants.
Essentially, you all retreated from where we were. I'm holding the line.
Okay, well, but let's... I don't know if I can make militiamen. Let's 2 militia.
Right, I'm sorry. Let me drag out some of those guys.
We got our 4 elite Marines right now. Yeah.
Yep. And Abla, you're on you're a melee person too, right?
Yes.
Okay. I would suggest that you should be here. And you get 2 attendants.
Okay.
And I'm going to have to be below this ridge, so I have to climb over this ridge. I'm going to fall and kill myself.
Control. Bye, everybody. Save. Let's actually...
So, Madame, perhaps I should join you and we cover the last entrance here.
Well, you can fly.
True. I can be wherever I want.
why I
However,
was
you
gonna
are
suggest
completely
you should-
alone now.
I'm fine. I'm fine alone. I got guns.
That's my favorite cover song. I think we're completely alone now. Not a good voice for singing anymore. Not that it ever was. All those years in high school chorus did not pay off.
Okay, and I'm a terrible shot, so I should be up here. Yes. Actually, the problem is they might come in this entrance over here. So...
Yeah, I think I made my statement before it was said that there was 3 entrances.
I pretty much heard there was 3. So I would suggest we do this. I can do melee if I have to.
You're a good swimmer, right?
I am, yeah.
It's always a fallback in the middle of the pool.
Well, I don't know if they can swim.
Can frilled
Oh.
We'll
lizards
soon
swim?
find out.
We don't know they're frilled lizards. We don't know what they're. If
It's
they're
my
capi-
assumption. I'm working on assumptions.
I mean, if they're capybaras who have both digging and swimming, then we're in trouble.
I'm working off
Mhm.
assumptions because you know what? I'm already an asshole, but I can make an asshole out of you.
Mhm.
Ah, yes, the famous outtake from Mulan.
They are echidna, because echidna, because that's just so great. Echidna also have
The
digging
Chaos Emeralds are
and
here.
swimming.
Yes.
That was
Luckily, echidna do not have don't have night vision.
that's the indigenous treasure. It's the Chaos Emeralds.
There you go. Yep. All right. So these echidna, we've got more of them, but I'm gonna take the grid off now. Grid off. Save. All right. They're coming out. We're gonna have 4 of them coming from each of these entrances. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Baseball echidna.
Jesus, I don't know.
Now you're making the mistake Indiana Jones makes. Spell the true name of God. Doesn't sound like it.
Right.
Yahweh
Jehovah's
does.
spelled with an I.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And we have these awesome name generators. I don't know what would be a good name. We'll do... What's Kellyder?
Well, you've made the cardinal sin of not activating the nameplate in the C option before.
No!
It's all right. Kellyator names will be Scottish. They'll be incredibly inappropriate.
Did you guys see the... Yeah. Do you guys see the nameplates on your militiamen?
Yes.
Because I gave them names. I just want to make sure you guys can see
I
those.
would just
We're not going to name the echidna. They have names. Just trust us. They have names.
Then I'll take care of this for you.
Okay, if you would like
All
to,
right.
you can.
So when the bad guys appear on the map, that's when we roll initiative.
Indeed.
Okay, because the initiative is based on how far away we are. Like you guys over here will be, I think, rolling either 3s or better or 4s or better. I think it's 4s or better. And I'm gonna be rolling 5s or better.
I got my force.
Well, you're farther away.
There is a crew right here within 14.
Yeah, that's 5s or better.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm not ready.
Not ready. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm rooting.
I believe I'm only reeling if I botch it.
Well, you can only road if the GM says you can road.
Oh.
Oh, the power.
That's
Yeah, we're in combat. I think we should roll for combat.
Yeah. I mean, like, once I'm explaining, that's how the initiative was supposed to work. The closer the bad guys start to you, the more likely you are to be ready.
Yeah. Although I could also say that you guys did say that you took defensive positions
Well,
in advance of this. I'll give you...
Most of this is rolling to see if you can get focus.
Right. Like, I'll give everyone a chance to ready their weapons and stuff. Like, no one will start without a weapon ready unless you botch and then you drop your weapon or something, but...
I mean, that's
reeling.
part of it. Yeah, I mean, that's just the way we did it in the rules. I know it drives people nuts. We should all have our white knuckle weapons at all times. None of us ever put our weapons down when we moved position or have an awkward or move the gun to another hand as we climb over. No, it is always in our hands at all times.
Well, mine are, because mine are in my hands.
Right. Abla's one success.
Oh, gosh, they brought the arthritic and frail one with them.
Okay, so none of us have focus. None of us can interrupt. Let's do it.
There, now
Okay.
they all have descriptors. So now they're all...
Thank you.
Excellent. So now they get to go first. Usually I do the ones that are closest to hostiles first.
Which means the captain's group.
Look, random rolled. I did not put the brittle echidna in front of myself.
Do we have a blow dart weapon in one of these equipment loadouts? Because I'm looking at the equipment now and I'm not seeing one. But this is for Book of Corals, and I don't know if there's another book that might have it.
It could be under another name. I remember at some point we had that same question.
I thought it might have been because there are characters in the Adventures in Book of Coral that say that they have blow darts, but that might be from another
You
book.
could give them boomerangs.
Jesus.
You can always give them boomerangs.
Fuck, that is so cool. Let's see. Yeah, why not? What does a boomerang do? Boomerang. What range
Body
do we have
speed,
on this?
melee, damage plus 3 weak, critical thrown.
It's thrown, and thrown weapons are short range, right? So 12.
Yeah, if they want to throw it, they can, or they could just whack you in the head with it.
So we know that you're out of range at 14. What could hit you? These guys are fighting at melee. These guys are groovy. Okay, cool. Okay, let's begin with Abla and her partners. These guys are going to throw some boomerangs at them with their throwing sticks. A body speed, melee, combat, or range. We're going to roll.
When you throw it, it's body speed and throwing.
Yeah, body speed and throwing.
Which might be the same dice anyway.
Oh yeah, since Apple has multiple weapons, readied with the napped axe and shield, because I believe Adelatals are two-handed.
Okay, well, I'm gonna attack
correct.
each of your dudes first, and we're just gonna roll d8s. 3 d8s coming at Imperia. 5s and 6s. Imperia? Is anyone gonna roll for Imperia's defense dodge dice?
I suppose we should.
Someone should, because we got a lot of rolls to do. I assumed that Abla was going to, because I'm attacking her group right now.
So are they Marines?
They're Marines.
Yes, they are Marines.
So they would have, I think it's one die. You get a D8 for
range, combat, swimming, melee.
Yep. So you get a D8 for range and a D8 for speed. So 2D8.
Okay, 5 won't do it. So that's going to be 5 weak damage coming to Imperia.
Okay, you have 3d8 for soak. Roll it.
Oh, and boomerang are also critical, so make that 6.
Yeah.
They also technically have a cover die, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. So roll 3d8 twice. That's okay. So 1, 2, 3. So you pick a 3-point hit. We already have somebody hurt, afraid, and injured.
Sergio's coming up next.
Bonk.
An 8 and 2 2s. So make their same roll for Sergio. And then Abla, you're gonna take the next 2 attacks.
Okay, so it's a 2d8 dodge for Sergio.
Okay, it is a tie. You could jump into the water, or you could use Abla for cover. Oh, they have a shield. Then never mind.
Yeah,
and they win the tie.
We're sword and board, so that's a shield.
Alrighty, Abla, here comes an attack for you.
We'll dodge.
Ooh,
I'm getting these 8s, these high rolls. I like them. Ah, okay. Well, there you go. Your shield, and here comes the last one at you, Abla. That's a 7 high. All right. That's a hit. Okay, so that's 4 weak damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Completely soaked, but you are reeling. That takes care of that group. I'm going to keep going with the boomerangs. Madame de Ferneau. Madam, this group is going to chuck boomerangs at you down here. Here comes the first one.
Ooh. Alright, looking not great for them now.
Wow, these guys are going to kill us.
Good surrender.
Use those guns. Or die. Okay, that's a 5-point weak hit at the Madam.
Yeah, 5 points weak hit. Wow. Out of that, I will only soak 2. I am hurt.
I see 3. I see 9, 5, and 6, right?
Well, you did 5 points, and I soaked 3 of it, so 2 gets in. I misspoke.
Right. Yep. Okay, cool. All right, this next one's coming with an extra D8. 48. That's 7. But the less roll, and you dodge that one.
Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. That's not my dodge dice.
Oh.
That's my soak dice. That's my dodge dice, but I still dodge.
Hey,
Still
good
dodge it. Okay, you just have to dodge 2 more.
I know.
You can do this. 6, which is dodged. Very nice.
Looking good.
And last but not least, that's the 8.
That is a hit.
That gets through. Okay. 4 damage weak. And becomes 5 because you're hurt.
hurt.
So 5 damage weak.
This could do it. But-
Out of 5, 4, 3, 2. Hurting the duplicate result. So
Duplicate result?
All right.
Okay.
Still alive.
God, asshole.
Still alive. All right, let's take care of this group up here. These guys are going to well, they're not in melee. They could throw. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay,
have at
so
least 2 people in the back.
Only this guy here is in melee.
it's in melee, yeah. So the ones in the back are going to throw at the guys that are surrounding. So we're going to do 1 attack on, who is this? The cheat? Napoleon the cheat. Rolling 3d8. 5 high. Wow. Okay. That's a 3-point hit, which becomes a 6-point weak hit on Napoleon.
And these guys soak with what again?
What have you guys been rolling for soak? I assume they have.
Oh, they
D8
have
soak?
3D8, they have 3d8 soak. They roll it twice.
Oh, what armor do they wear?
They wear leather, but since they're elites, they have improved armor,
Got
which
it.
improves their d6s to d8s.
So 2. For how much damage?
Sorry, it was 6. So that's still
Three down.
Dying.
All right. Wayward Niagara. Nigra? Oh, God. Okay, here we go. 3d8 on them. 2, 4, 3. Okay, so that's 2. That becomes a 5-point weak hit.
Don't kill him this time.
2, 3,
That's
4,
only hurt.
4. Yep, okay. Hurt reeling. And now this next boomerang's headed for the Captain Cow, and then the last one will be a melee boomerang. Oh, not great. So that's a 6.
Is that me?
It's
That's
at
you.
you, and this one is thrown, so this one needs to be
The
dodged.
albino is throwing at you from the rear.
Yeah.
Dodge.
Okay, and it is dodged, and then the brittle echidna is attacking melee. So this
Got
one
her
can be
with
countered.
claws.
Yep.
All right. 4 and 2 and 4. And you beat him with 2 successes. Damage plus 1 in
So
critical.
4 damage.
4 damage. All right. And my echidnas will soak with 2d8. They're not really armored, but they do have resolve. And we'll soak 1 of that. So it was 4 total. So our brittle echidna is hurt, afraid, injured, reeling.
There we go. First blood on them.
Yeah. Looking good.
All right. That's my turn. It's to you guys.
Gaston, are you support?
I am going to go ahead and try to make this entire group afraid. That's my goal.
All right, bring it.
All right. I have the musket with the monopod. I don't care that they're at 14. They don't get range.
Mm.
I'm going to aim and fire.
Okay. I'm going to give this guy cover from the cave wall.
Well, I was going to go for the easy shot.
Okay. Then yeah, he's just out there.
Yeah, so Gaston with the gun, and of course with the aim bonus is extra d12. They need to beat a 10.
Did you
I
wait?
did not spark, though,
You didn't spark.
apparently. Ooh. Can I do personality on spark?
You cannot.
I don't think
I
so.
cannot. All right, it just wheeled.
Hang fire. Spin.
You have hang fire. At the end of the round, you will get a second attack roll.
All right.
And the
And your
So-
spark die
guy,
go through the 8.
Yeah.
So with the aim, do I get the aim for the spark attack? I don't-
If you, after everyone else has acted, you get another try.
Okay, cool. So boop, put it on. I'll continue later. We'll see what happens.
See what
All right.
happens. Who's going next?
Madame had guarded.
We should do whoever's close to hostile. We can do the Commodore next.
I'll guard and attack.
Okay. Brittle. Brittle is reeling, so can't counter. So we'll try to end. Well, it has a boomerang. We'll try to parry with the boomerang, so we'll roll the 3d8 again.
And I got a bonus.
That's a nice one.
But I can't Hold on a sec. Favorite use of brawling. Let me just double check. Claw. So I'll reroll that one, which is a D10,
Hey.
so it's a
Oh,
chance.
it could do it.
There we go.
There it is. Nice. Okay.
You're hurt and injured,
Yes.
so this is another 4-pointer.
All right. Soak in one of that. So I think it's no change. It's still 3 damage total. So he's still hurt, injured, reeling, and afraid.
I went ahead and took the liberty of moving your henchman. This guy's just dying, and this one would probably recover from reeling and guard.
It's fine.
It's fine? Okay. In that case, Abla, I think your group is last.
All right. Imperia is going to recover from reeling and guard.
Oh, wait a sec. Your buddy might be able to help you.
Right. I was just doing that one first because Sergio could try to rally Abla.
Mm.
Yeah,
Guard and rally.
Sergio could try to rally.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
He would just have a straight D8 will.
he would, and he's rolled 1 success, so remove your reeling.
Nice.
That's why it wasn't working. I didn't have the arrow selected.
So that's it. Your 2 henchmen guard.
All right. And Abla's going to aim and throw her napped axe at the noxiously plump echidna.
Noxiously plump is gross. Okay, I like it. Well, they're just gonna have to dodge. They'll roll a d8, and they roll an 8, which is as good as they can do. Let's see if it's enough. It is enough.
I'm going to re-roll that D12.
Okay.
Wait, no, is my thrown favorite is when I'm enraged.
Yeah.
You need to. Do you have that? Do you have
Frenzy.
that gift that lets you just turn on rage?
Yeah.
You should pop that thing. I don't think we've seen you pissed off yet. Or maybe we did once.
Once, and it was to my detriment with throwing, but you know what? I'll go enraged. So, do we have a symbol for that?
Do we? We've
I
got a
don't
bunch
think- I don't
here.
think we do.
We do. No, we do.
yeah, we
It's
do.
this yellow. It's kind of hard to make out, but it's one past sleeping. It's this one.
Oh,
take it
it's the
off.
weird eyeball one. Yeah, okay.
Well, it's one of the ones we used on map tools, so I brought it over.
Can I ask what it is? Because I'm having a hard time figuring out
The
what it's supposed
face.
to be. It is a face.
It's supposed to be a grimace of rage with glowing eyeballs.
Okay, I see that.
So
that
yellow
works.
is one tier, and then we have red for Berserk or whatever.
Yeah. And the difference is that Berserk will attack friends, anyone within range or something, and Rage.
Berserk will attack anyone, and you have to be negotiated out of it, and Raged only attacks enemies.
Cool, but you have to attack every round.
One of your actions must be attack.
Gotcha.
Even
cool.
if it's nonsensical, one of your actions every round has to be attack. I'm so angry!
I'm so angry.
Just
Okay,
think of
that's
Super Shredder.
yeah. Sure. Okay. Just attacking the dock.
Right,
So
on
is that
top
it
of
for you guys?
No, I'm also a
Well,
party.
Abla's not done yet.
Oh.
No, my turn's over. I've aimed and thrown.
Yeah, but you used Frenzy to go enraged so that you could claim while you're enraged as your favorite use.
Yeah,
Yes, I re-rolled that favor.
Oh,
right,
did
so
you?
He did
Okay.
with the six.
someone. So you attack someone they haven't defended yet.
No, they did. I rolled an 8 on my dodge.
Okay, well then I haven't gone yet. I also am a Purinina, so I will recover from reeling, become enraged, which removes my fear.
Mm.
And
that's
I'm
good.
going to shoot this powerful echidna, and hopefully I'm actually going to go off. Let's see.
That's
This
what
guy's in the
happened.
crossfire.
It's my attack. I'm going to refresh my frenzy.
Okay. Okay. Well, wait.
No, I thought frenzy was once per scene.
It's once per rest for chapter, I believe, but I have the rage within.
Oh no, yeah. Sorry, you're angry all the time.
That thing Harmon did in our last campaign.
Yeah, you're angry all the time. All right, my shot has indeed gone off. Powerful echidna, you may roll an extra D8 for range.
And I will. I will need to. Here comes my dodge. Oh!
Well, I guess this is my favorite gun, isn't it?
It's just gonna have to be now.
It doesn't pay off. I still miss.
Okay. If that's the end of your turn, then we should go back to Gap.
my personality because I didn't want to embarrass myself earlier. That is the end of our turn.
By the way, it's
Okay.
funny. This powerful echidna has had 2 guns aimed at it.
I know. So
One
far, he's a
didn't
lucky
go off
echidna.
and one just misses.
Well, let's see if that one goes off now because it's the end of the round.
It goes off at the end of it goes off the end of their round.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh.
So they all get to act, and then Gaston gets a free attack attempt.
Interesting.
As he stands there with a sputtering gun.
Why did I use the slow matches?
The slow match.
Re-roll his spark to see if it's
at the end of the round. At the end of the bad guy's round, he will re-roll his spark to see if it goes off.
So bad guys, give it a shot.
Well, bad guys are going to take cover since they're being fired at. These guys are going to move back. They're smart enough to know. And guard. Yeah, draw boomerangs. Yeah. So okay. So move and draw new boomerangs. That's them. This guy, Brittle Echidna, is going to recover from reeling, and Retreat is going to run back down the passage and be reeling back down the passage. We'll say they're 15 feet back here. 15 paces, right? The rest of these guys are going to move in to try to block their exit and guard.
I already rolled for Cheat Raf.
I already did.
No, I already did.
Oh, well, he's fine.
Yeah, he rolled a 7 on mine.
He's double fine.
Okay, sorry, these guys are guarding, and the macro always needs to get hit twice. They're guarding. These guys over here are doing just fine. They are going to draw boomerangs, throwing sticks, and they're going to do another round of chucking. We're going to try to take out Imperia first. So here comes 3d8 at... There we go, Imperia. I feel like I'm pulling out a lot of 8s today. I like it. All right. 7 is good, but not quite good enough. 4-point weak hit. That becomes a 6-point weak hit because hurt and injured.
$3d8 soak. So
2, 3, 4.
Good.
Drops to 2. So reeling. Hold on.
Oh wait, did you? Who's being attacked?
Imperia.
Oh, sorry, Imperia. Yeah, Imperia dodged because Imperia has guarding up, so she would get an extra d12.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So Imperia's missed.
Well, we're gonna sling another one at Imperia. So we're gonna do it again. Make sure you include the d12 for dodge.
I'll roll that real quick. Yeah.
This one is not a good one.
Dodged.
Okay, dodged. All right, then the next 2 attacks are going at Abla. This one is for you, Abla.
All right.
Have fun.
Dodge.
5, 5, and 3.
I'm gonna throw personality on this.
Oh my
out.
goshness. Okay, that's a 2-point becomes a 5-point weak hit. Oh, but that's a good soak. I think you soak all of it. Reeling. So the next one becomes 48. Not a great showing. Abla, give me one more dodge. Wow, that's impressive. But hey, the 8 will do it. So yeah, you deflect it with your shield. That's it for that group. I think that's it for all my groups. So we're back. Oh, now we do the hang fire. And
Now
then
we
we're
do
back
the
to
hang fire. Let's do a d8.
D8.
4. It works this time.
It
All
works.
right. Pick a target.
Now I think you're out of targets. I'll let you target this guy, but I'm going to give him a cover bonus for
That's fair. He explicitly went to go get cover. He gets it.
Yeah.
So it's a D8 and a D12.
And you don't have an aiming bonus anymore either.
I don't. Ignore the d12 then. It wouldn't work anyway. So
Because the guy you were aiming at moved out a lot is not who you're shooting at.
I forget who I was aiming at before. So yeah.
The powerful. plus a d12. We got to beat 5s, and we do.
Ooh.
With a 7.
Yeah, that's not worst personality. All right. So that's the hang fire.
Cacao.
Now it's our turn.
I think we should
That's the
end.
problem.
I think we should wrap up here.
Oh yeah, look, it's
Yeah.
we're out of time.
So we well, I haven't
Okay.
gone.
Well, none of you guys have gone yet. Maybe we should stop at the
So
player's
when we
turn.
We'll do our heroes, but yeah, no, this is pretty. I'll be sad if we lose the cheat, but I am still Madame de Fresno, liberty, equality, and camaraderie. I must avenge the cheat.
Ark.
I am Abla. Chip away.
Okay. Theta.
If I die, at least I die trying, or something like that. It's a variation.
And Griff.
Perfection incarnate.
Okay. I think you guys completed your goal of finding Merryweather, because you did. Let me pull up my quest log. So I was thinking here. Well, I had 2 ideas. Let me see. Yeah, let's do knack for skill searching. There was a lot of searching done this game. So anyone who wants to take knack for skill searching?
Oh, knack for searching sounds pretty good.
Cool. 5 XP.
Cool. And we need to get you guys a new goal. I would offer you the goal of saving Captain Merryweather. Let's see. I'll give you. You guys can pick one of these 2 goals. One of them could be finding. I'll call it Merryweather's map, the map that he was looking for, right? Or rescue Captain Merryweather. Either of those. What do you guys think?
I did say I would.
If you guys are you guys obligated to save him?
It seems like Gaston is, because he said as much. So it depends if he's a man of honor, a bird of honor.
Well, what does the Commodore say?
I'm probably leaning towards rescue.
All right, let's put down rescue Captain Merryweather. Let's put that down.
It seems like the path of least resistance. I'm already fighting. It seems like by fighting, and all of us fighting, if we don't do anything to him, he's going to get rescued anyway.
All right, so rescue Captain Merryweather. I think we should all agree to the same goal, otherwise we're working at cross purposes.
Exactly. Yeah. So that will be the goal on offer.
Yep. All right.
Okay. And I hope you guys had fun. I'm sorry. Always starting late. 10 a.m. is hard for me. But I feel like we covered a lot of ground today, which I like in a game.
Yeah. We did the adventure part of the adventure.
I like you following. I like the solution of, well, there's no way to get up this cliff. Well, let's get our craftsmen to build a way up the cliff.
Yeah, no, that was
saves
great.
the day.
We had a little bit of a negotiation with shady crime bosses. We had some trading.
I mean, that's. I feel like that was a payoff because we should buy some wood because we might have to build something, and then we did it.
And then, yeah, there you. Lo and behold.
We only spent 1,000 dinar within a few weeks.
This better be 1,000 dinar worth of treasure, or because Merryweather. Well, we'll talk about that later. Merryweather is a believable ransom. Let's put it at that.
Well, here's the: if it's at least 1 ton of gold, it's at least worth 2,500.
Yeah, but we gotta split that among them then. Well, we'll deal with this when we get to it.
Right.
Okay. Cool. Any other stuff to add before we sign off today?
I guess the only question is, would you be fine with me buying a gift between sessions while we're in combat?
Yeah, no problem.
And if you're watching this, I know it's become late. Eumorphica, which is the latest project for Sanguine, is in Kickstarter, so you can find out more about that on all the best social media and some of the dodgy ones. Yeah, it's going to be transhuman space stuff using the same Cardinal engine that we use in like Urban Jungle and these other games. So I'm pretty stoked. It's something I've been excited about for a while.
Yeah.
I love the engine. It's a good one. Okay, guys. Well, it's been a pleasure as always, and I look forward to playing again next week.
Catch you next time, everybody.